Hi everybody, I'm Robert Linkul and this is the Career Development Corner with Elite Sports University. Today we're going to talk about budgeting suggestions for opening your own studio or your own small gym. This is a big jump. I'm not gonna put it lightly. This is a very scary moment in your life if you're at this point that you're about to take a massive step. Number one, in financial responsibility, but also if you have employees and clientele that are following you and responsibility to them. And so there's a lot of things to think about. And at the very entry level is, can we afford it? Can we make this jump before we just kind of go and do it and pull the trigger? Something that you want to think about. So I'm going to give you an example. I want you to be able to apply this to you. So hopefully you kind of go through this same thing, plug in your numbers, and see how consistent and reliable you are as you go through and see, is this going to work for me? Are we going to be able to afford it? Or do we need to grow more? Or, oh boy, we're way ahead of what we can do. Let's do it now. Hopefully those kind of give you that mindset. So for the example, you're a personal trainer, you have 40 semi-private personal training clients that come in twice a week. So ultimately, altogether, that's 320 sessions per month. Each one of those sessions costs $25 on average, okay? And the total gross income is about $8,000 per month, okay? So when we look at that for a budget, ideally we want to pay ourselves, let's say $5,000 coming out of this. One of the biggest mistakes that we make is that we will get into a business and we'll do everything we can to pay for everything that goes into the business, and whatever is left over goes to the person doing the most work. You need to make sure that number one priority out of your $8,000 is you're paying you, okay? So $5,000, $60,000 a year is a very good income for a personal trainer. It's not phenomenal, but it's not bad. It's not on the low end by any means, which we know to be anywhere from $35,000 to $50,000 or so. So you're above average, okay? So pay yourself first. That has to happen. Now, other budgeting considerations that we got to think about. $150 for equipment or improvements. Again, these are just kind of average numbers. They can all change, okay? $150 for your electric, internet, phone, and cable. $50 for your insurance. Could be more, could be less. $75 you're going to put into marketing every month. $50 into cleaning supplies. Being a gym owner, I know this is a lot more in that one. Wipes and toilet paper and hand towels and soap and all that really adds up. $50 in scheduling software, payment software. $35 for cams, common area maintenance, or triple net. Some of those things are going to come off in your agreement, okay, your rental agreement. $50 a month. Hopefully you're investing in yourself for continued education. If not more, would be really good. $15 that you're going to save for recertification. Real quick, recertification comes up every 2 or 3 years, and all of a sudden you owe $350 or $250 for that. If you just put away $15 every month for 2 years or 3 years, you have that money easy, right? So think about that. Kind of put yourselves in that situation. It's only $15. It's only $15. It's only $15. And just get that. When the time comes, you're good. You're golden, okay? I literally have a clipboard, or I did before we got a little bit bigger here, where it had envelopes with each of these, and we would put the money into each one. And so, as the quarter would come, we'd take this down, into the quarter, go invest that, into the quarter, go invest that, and we kind of go. So you can literally do it as these little bits, take them out and put them in, okay? $25 for water, towels, cleaning wipes, all that other kind of stuff that comes in, kind of crosses over with the cleaning supplies. $150 for your retirement, which we really hope that you're doing, and investing in yourself for your future. Hopefully it's more than $150 if you can, but at least do something, okay? That's a whole nother talk, but that's really important. And then $100 on other things that come up. Stuff happens. A broken window, somebody broke a door, somebody cracked a pulley machine and the cable broke, like something happens where you're going to need $100 a month, or you'll be able to add that up for a couple of months and something really big happens, you have funds there. It's kind of the the rainy day fund, so to speak. Have something like that you want to invest in. So altogether, about $5,900 there, okay? So if we subtract that out of our $8,000, we have about $2,100 that you can look to go into rent. Now, these numbers that I gave you are very, very conservative. When you're first starting off, it's going to be quite a bit more. Your marketing, we didn't even talk about all your startup costs yet, which we'll jump into, but you have a big chunk of money that you're going to have to throw into this to start off, okay? So $2,100, yes, for rent, but would like $1,500 be better? Yes. Maybe $1,800, somewhere around in there. Like, give yourself some cushion, okay? So now, startup cost. Little things, like this is $200 here just in cleaning equipment. So you have to get the dispenser, the bleach, the mops, the soaps, the tissues, all that little stuff, $200, $250 there. Your washer and dryer, that can be $1,000. All the towels for that, fabric softeners, all that. Water containers, how are you doing water? Are you doing a $1,000 water fountain? Or are you doing the bottles that come every month? Like, we don't think about this stuff when we're employees. We just think like, boy, the boss, I need a raise, right? You look at all this stuff now that's coming in, all these things you got to think about. Your certification now, So you have to maintain that cert, as we talked about. Your liability insurance or your business professional liability insurance that you have. Your business, as we put that there. Your fitness equipment, hopefully that's, I don't know, 15,000. It could be a lot more, especially when you start looking at all the toys you want and all the cool stuff. I suggest starting with what you need, and then whatever is left over, get what you really want, but get the stuff that you need first. Fitness flooring, really expensive. Like super, super cheap, maybe even used flooring could be $2 a square foot, and you have 2,500 square feet you have to cover. That's $5,000 right there. So I mean, flooring can be really expensive. Some of these are shiny and they look like wood, and they're just the best thing you've ever seen. It could be a whole nother level, $10,000, $20,000 in flooring. So just be aware how much money you're going to put into that. Marketing and signs, again, very, very conservative. Just our sign alone to have it built and installed was $1,500. So let alone the kiosk and flags and flyers and anything else. Okay, your maintenance, your software, all that other stuff for maintaining the facility, shirts, uniforms, scheduling, office equipment, printers, desks, fans, everything else, the radio, all that other stuff that comes in. Plus, you want to have some working capital, like some leftover funds where you want to do a campaign or something breaks and you need something new, you have some extra funds there. So $30,000 easy to start off with this, okay? The whole point of teaching you and showing you all this is there's a lot more that goes into this than just, I'm a personal trainer, I have 25 clients and they're ready to go and I need to go find a spot. There's a lot more that's going to go, where if you want to have this be a really reliable, consistent, great, like thriving, growing business, you need to treat it like that. But if you're just going to treat it as a little part-time, I'll go rent a garage space and we'll jump in there, that rarely, if ever, is going to grow into something amazing, right? You need to set an expectation and set a standard for yourself and be able to pursue that and build this thing into something great. And even though it's small, we started in a 900 square foot room, but it was pristine and it was perfect, and we had safe equipment, and we all treated ourselves with respect, and we came in dressed nice, and we really did a good job. We held this high standard, and that standard carries as you grow to the next level, to the next level, to the next, until hopefully you run in a 5,000 square foot franchise that's got your name all over it. So things to think about. Know that there's more than just the immediate of what you see walking in. There's a lot of money invested, even in these small gyms, okay? Get your mind around it, start thinking about it. I have another one of these coming up here shortly on forecasting that'll help you kind of put your mind a little bit further around that and know what really going to take to make your business thrive. But again, my name is Robert Linkul with Elite Sports University. Hope you enjoyed this today. All my contact information is listed below, my social media and such. Please feel free to follow me on there. Send me any questions you have, any concerns, comments. I'm here to help you out, so just fire away. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.